Hello everybody, it's Tiniestofchibis and we are back with the oh but oh well, for some reason I'm burpy. Okay, so we're back with the test. Which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon of seeing the illusion in the figure? I think it's cognition, wasn't it? Is this on? Yeah, it's on. I'm scrolling through the thing now because like I got out of it and now I'm back in it, so now I have to go back to it. Cognition.
Ooh, we can do this!
Oh, she's so cute. Like, that guy either has to be asleep or does not notice. So, like, you think he would say something about Mona and but whatever. Which of the following maps can be painted without any adjacent area being the same color? What? Adjacent color being the same color? What?
Ooh, we can do this!
Oops. Next day of exams.
Okay,
Ooh.
class, let's get started.
Does everyone have a test then? Let me begin. I really wish I would have started the test all on the same thing so I can just call it testing. Whatever. Name the books that define the Mel factor as a chief factor in the progress of human race.
Ooh, we can do this!
A character archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman typical with material murder. That's tough.
Ooh, we can do this!
Sounds alright. Open my assembly. I think we can bring our flashcards into it. Or is it just one of the many things that's wrong with the school? You gotta hurry up and study. She is still causing us trouble. Everyone's gone. I'm thinking about, like, okay, I ate like a brunch, like I ate like some stuff.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
How does this go off in the main game?
Isn't
The
he
original
hot?
game. Because Maruki is like royal. So, how does it go off in the original game? You know? I wonder.
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
My name is... Huh? My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Okay, I just remembered. There is a YouTuber, I can't remember what his name is right now. I'll have to look it up and I'll probably put it in the description of this video. But there is a YouTuber on YouTube where he actually goes through like everybody's like everyone who talks to him sessions and stuff. He doesn't do Joker though, because those are where you can pick the choices. But he goes through Anne, Renji, Yusuke. What else does he talk to? I think he also talks to Shiori. So yeah, so he goes through like every one of like, you know, the counseling sessions between everyone and stuff. And because he's an actual a psychologist and stuff, and he actually goes through it and discusses all the things that Maruki's doing right or wrong with the situation, and it is actually pretty interesting, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed it.
You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
They don't.
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
Rodman-kun. Cool.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
Yeah, it was.
I can definitely believe that.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
What is the scripts for the girls again? I was just thinking. if I
How's
wanted
that
to cosplay
surprising?
As a Joker, I was wondering if I would need the female skirt. I was like,
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
tell me more about these snacks.
Hey, don't fall for that.
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot.
I actually like, I always wanted to be a psychiatrist ever since middle school. Like, or counselor or something. But, you know, life's not the best.
Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know! If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity.
Oh yeah, that's right. It, like, he increases your... What was it? I think it's SP.
Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
Mental training. I make good use of this. It may aid in our phantom thief activity
There's
too.
also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
I'm in a little chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
Gonna deal with Maruki. Like...
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
I am thou.
You know,
Thou art
why is
I.
he, you know,
Thou
it's
hast
bothered,
acquired
like,
a new. It
why
shall
is
become the wings
Sai
of rebellion that
integrating
breaketh
this? She's
thy
a lawyer,
chains.
not,
With the birth
you know,
of the counselor
calm.
persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
What counselor? I was trying to pronounce the word on the freaking card, but my brain is like, no. Using personas.
So hold up, dude.
Sorry for keeping you like this.
Consonant.
Okay, quiet down.
So be sure to speak with him soon and fill the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. The school has decided visiting to dark will be mandatory for these Probably better not to draw more attention to ourselves anyway. Leon's right, make sure to visit him so you can Murphy's cute, but
Yes.
he's not fully my type. But he is cute.
Welcome.
You're here for counseling session. Yeah, it's now about time. Not at all. It's always a good time so long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad you're here. Would you care for a snack?
Well, shall we begin?
Get started. But first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Although I really only have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself to talk with me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way if you wanted, haha. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to somebody about this anyway. I think he had mentioned that statement was like bad for Haruki to say. For him to say, oh, you can just... I'll have to re-look at the video because it's been a really hot minute since I've looked at it. And I'm trying to remember all the stuff that he said, which was pretty interesting. Anyway, this is if you're willing to listen to a super long story. Now see, I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. And I see. That's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with him for Shiho. And? At first I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate Shiho was going to put herself through. But... What?
Right.
Later I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it'll just give him an easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you are quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Kamaki-san. Huh? I think you got that wrong. I think also the compliment he said was not good. I have, like I said, I have to relook at the video. Nope. In fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. Yeah, I think this part where he was like, you know what I'm saying? Because he's making her feel like, you know, flustered and something like that. What was the? I have to go look for the video because it's gonna bother the bejeepers out of me if I don't remember it. I'll probably, like, I know I said I'll either link to the video that when he's talking about Anne, or I'll just link to his YouTube. I'm not too sure which. Maybe I'll do both. Maybe I'll just do one. I don't know. But I really I do recommend I do recommend watching his videos because they were really interesting if that's something you're really into. I personally was, but you know, not everybody's into psychology and stuff, and I'm really into psychology a lot, so you know, like I said, if I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I would be so mature either. See, so what can you do?
Let me think.
I'm hoping Shiho will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now there's an outlook. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press an offer. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, I'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there, but it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Oh, it seems I lost track of time. He also mentions that because they don't have an official actual closing, that's also kind of bad too. That he should have been the one to close off the session rather than have the bell close off the session and stuff. Oh, it seems like I lost track of time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh, no, thank you. I feel a tons better now that it's all off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Good to hear. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again anytime.
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
Will do. See you around. I'm waiting for counseling. Soon, right? How'd it go? Well, it honestly wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think I should just go and give it a shot. Darren's easier to talk to than you think. Okay, see you.
How are you?
Oh, look, sorry. Hello. Are you here for a session as well? You do, though.
Yes.
That's right. Dr. Murphy is a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while, before he even came to blah 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 blah. Oh, I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go overselling me too hard, though. Yoshizawa-san. I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me.
right then.
Well, let's say we get started.
Welcome.
Welcome, thank you for coming. I'm always a little nervous when I start talking. You don't have to be so tense. We're just gonna have an ordinary conversation, that's all.
I see.
Thank you. I think I've gotten the cook out of this situation. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown on the circumstances surrounding the transfer. Though I don't think he does Joker, and if he does, I can't remember. Actually, he's not supposed to mention the fact that, you know, he has prior knowledge before, you know, talking with you or something like that. What's wrong with Gracie? Glad you got the sense of humor about it, but yes, it's not exactly kind too. I'm sorry.
So,
Now that you told me about yourself, I think I've realized something. See, like we've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. Should note that really truly impressed, even most adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it, you know how everyone has an internal reality, some concept of themselves they're
for
striving
example,
like wanting to be a model student or wanting to be loved or relied on, that kind of thing. But idolizing reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've been through so much that kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into a dark place. Lord knows I've been there. Yeah. But you're standing up to it and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy that you just met, huh? But it sounds right. Not even deflecting self-deprecation. You really are smart, Ron.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry, this went on longer than I expected. Somehow the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say,
Hey, I actually got one last request. Do you mind?
you know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite the counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts, that they think, how they feel.
how about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think it'll be able to help a lot of people, so... I need more details.
Sorry.
I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help me with that research. All you'll have to do is listen to my theories, and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please, any time's good for me. I can work around your schedule. And I got a lot of snacks, too. You can have them. They're yours. Why me, though? Well, to be honest, sometimes I hit a wall in my research. I've been working on it alone, but some second opinions from a perspective like yours could really push it forward. Oh, and don't worry, I promise to repay you for it.
Well,
Let's see, I know maybe I could teach you some tips from mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I can cook up a special regimen for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure we can draw out your full potential.
thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal. Like my bond with Maruki is growing deeper. When Joker is inflicted with an ailment, he may recover immediately.
All right.
Oh,
I know.
All right. Would it be okay if we traded contact information? I'll contact you when I got time or when I need input from you. That should do it.
Now.
Now I'll better do my part and repay you. Let's talk about that mental training and proceed. Let's see. First off, thanks to Mariki mental training, my mind feels better.
All right.
Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right?
Well, see you.
Thank you for your help today. I'll see you around at school. Alright.
Man.
You really spent a long time talking to Ricky. Look how late it is. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, you should try going
Good night.
sometime. But we definitely do this nutritional. This ends, right?
Hey, hey!
Shouldn't give it nutrition by now? Yes, I'll give it nutrition. It's cheap, but it's
Nice. Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna call this an episode. So, Tiniestofchibis is signing out.